Hey everybody, it's me, Average John. I know you've not seen many videos from me for the last couple of months. As some will know, I've been recovering from surgery. And I just wanted to share some results that I seem to have come across that might help some people. Basically, if people have seen my other videos, they'll have seen how bad I was, and that I was suffering really bad from anxiety and panic disorder. And I went to go have surgery. I've had weight loss surgery, and throughout the recovery process of the surgery, the couple of months after the surgery, there was absolutely nothing. I didn't really have any anxiety or any panic attacks for about 2 months after the surgery. It now has seemed to have started again. So what I'm taking from that is the fact that my body had too much to do. It was trying to recover from the surgery, so it was focusing on the recovery from the surgery, so that it didn't really have time to feel anxious. It didn't have time to focus on making my life a living hell. So from that, it's like I was always thinking that there was something wrong with me. I've got a brain hemorrhage, I was going to have a heart attack or something like that. But does that not show me and yourselves that if it can just suddenly stop like that because it's concentrating on something else, does it not show that it is just the anxiety and just the panic disorder and just something that's not quite tallied up in your head? And to me, I would say it does. It does show that. And it's like a heart attack and heart symptoms and a brain tumour doesn't just suddenly get better because you've had surgery. You don't just stop having these symptoms because you've had surgery. And the fact that they've then started again, now that my body is felt like it's recovered from the surgery and that we're doing well with that, it seems to be my mind can then super focus on how we were feeling again, and the anxiety sneaks in and the panic symptoms sneak back in. So to me, that shows positive results, that it is, and reinforces the fact that it isn't a heart failure. I've not got heart failure. I've not got cancer. I'm not going to have a brain hemorrhage. I'm not saying I'm not, because I maybe will. Do you know what I mean? Down the line, years and years and years. But right now, there is actually nothing wrong with me apart from my body is slightly out of balance. And this is what's causing the symptoms. And I just wanted to share that with people and see if they've got a similar experience where it's just stopped for so long because you've been focusing on something else. Could it be that you've been on holiday and you've been that focused on loads of different things that nothing actually happened? Do you know what I mean? Because you were focusing on and you were distracted so much that your body didn't have time to think about your anxiety and panic disorder. And it just proves that is what it is. Because if it was what you keep thinking it is, the worst case scenario, then symptoms wouldn't just stop because you were distracted. And I think that's the hardest thing sometimes, is to get that into your head that it is just anxiety and panic disorder and not the dreaded things that you think it is. So I just wanted to share that little bit of a thing with you, because it was something just clicked in my head thinking, hang on a minute here. It hasn't just gone away and got better all of a sudden and then come back. It just didn't add up that a brain tumour is not just going to go away and get better. And it seems to have helped me a little bit. And don't get me wrong, I'm having the anxious parts, I'm having the minimal symptom attacks, but I'm dealing with them a lot better. I do feel like I'm coping with them better. They don't last as long because I'm not super focusing on them all the time. And I am getting there. Some positive stuff from other people I've been hearing as well, and seeing that people are managing to windle their way through things. So to people that, I want to say, just starting out, like it's some kind of adventure, but it's not. For people that have just started with anxiety and panic disorder, and they're in that horrible place where they don't think it will get better, it does. It gets better and it gets more manageable. So far, I can't tell you that I'm cured, because I'm definitely not, but I am managing it a lot better, and that to me is positive. Going on to something completely, well, not completely different, because it's down the same kind of aisle. I have even found myself looking at jobs that I could do. Just a bit of a backstory. I've been out of work for just over a year since I had a massive breakdown, started with the anxiety and panic disorder. But I've always been someone that likes to work, and I just so want to just, even if it's just a little 4-hour job a week, just something that I can just get myself into, because I just get very fed up at home. And just the fact that I'm looking at work is a big, big step for me. So that's another positive that I need to remember. In therapy at the moment, we are basically exposing myself to derealization. That's what I've just done about half an hour ago. Was exposing myself to these symptoms and learning that they are okay, teaching your body that they're okay to feel these things and that it can cope with it. I think that's about it for today. Thank you to all the subscribers that have bared with me while I've not been posting over the last couple of months while I've been recovering from surgery. I appreciate it. Anyone that wants to comment on things they want me to talk about, that would be great. Anyone that wants to share their stories, that would also be really good. And we'll hopefully see you in the next video. I've been Average John, and we'll see you in the next one.